fights come down to gross motor actions. So that's why you'll see a lot of self-defense videos, and we do them as well, based on people throwing clubbing punches, people pushing, people grabbing, because that's what gross motor action is. So you need simple skills to be able to defend yourself. I tend to like to use elbows, essentially when you're getting involved with hooks and haymakers and people are swinging. It allows you to get inside very easily and keep a nice tight cover and fight off. Because when it comes to the stress and anxiety that you experience in a fight, you're going to get a lot of people that are just going to swing for the hills. And I'm talking about a wide swinging haymaker, not a short hook. It gives you opportunity to cover up, bang, and use your elbows. But the fact is, people take punches and they swing back, and they take punches and they swing back, because fighting is about attrition. So what you've got to do is just keep the pressure on the person, keep the pressure on the person, keep the pressure on the person. So because fighting is based on attrition, and winning, if you like, by overwhelming people, if you can knock them out, happy days, great. But the majority of people do take strikes because of adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking about all the time when I'm training people. We're looking at covering up, obviously, but trying to get inside those circles, which we always talk about. Note how I'm pulling down on the arm. I'm sticking to the arm on purpose, because what I'm trying to do is make it difficult for him to pull it back. Most of the time people say to me, yeah, but he'll pull it back, he's too strong. If he pulls it back, bang, that's the idea of the whip and the cover, and keeping nice and tight, keeping in the pocket, if you like, and then using your head, because these are the weapons that you have, natural weapons, head, hand, fist, elbow. And if you notice what I'm doing as well when I'm doing this, is I'm jamming with my knee onto the leg. So I'm actually trying to put a lot of pressure on him. I'm trying to lever him. Good for me, better for me, the fact that he's against the wall. But let's just say the scenario is the other way around. Okay, I'm against the wall. Well, it's even better because I've got much more coverage. I can drag him into the wall. So it's another area where I look at elbows and training elbows and getting people to use them effectively. Not only because of the tight coverage, but because I can use my hands afterwards. I can grab the neck, I can grab ears, I can push away with the hands, I can frame. So if the guy pushes back into me, I can use the elbow to frame. Okay, this is another good way to use elbows. So it doesn't always have to be a strike. What complements elbows really well? Knees. So when you go for the knee, okay, essentially, same thing, kneeing soft targets. But the pubic bone is actually better than the groin. So the point is, you strike down. If you strike in towards the pubic bone, you see the effect it has on the body. So if you imagine you're driving a knee into that. So essentially, it's not always the groin, but sometimes the pubic area. So when we're often going through the combination of the elbow and the knee, you're pointing the toes and you're getting a sharp point of the knee straight in towards that. So when you're looking at combinations, and good combinations to handle are the elbow covering, pulling down and unwinding with a knee. So we're looking at a hammerfist, right? Just a simple side of the hand, avoiding the knuckles, but a simple side of the hand here. So what you're going to do again is you can club, hit and strike. But either way, again, nice combination because you can unwind, you can strike in, you can yank and use your hands to hit. So hammer fists are handy. Now, the point of telling you these three attacks, is that they're totally indiscriminate. It doesn't matter if he turns the wrong way and I don't get a clean strike. But the reality is when you get into a confrontation, your body is submerged with adrenaline. And what that actually does is it affects the way that you move. And that's why most of the time people move in gross motor fashions. So if you look at a lot of my videos and you'll see when we're moving, I use a lot of flowing ideas where I'm elbowing, smashing, kneeing. These are gross motor actions. Now, it doesn't mean it can't be done for real. It means you have to train a lot harder to actually get that into your system. It's not so much a finishing strike fight, it's a boom, it's an unwind. So I hit and I unwind, hit, unwind, unwind. So it's always a flow of striking. What I'm trying to do is create a torrent of abuse.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what it is. It's just a torrent of abuse where I'm just rolling, flowing, and rebounding off his body when I'm hitting. Because at the end of the day, he's swinging too. He's throwing his punches, he's swinging at me. And what I need to be able to do is stay in that pocket, bang, unwind, and keep the pressure up. And if he's still throwing punches, which I'm hoping he would do in the demo, I'm going to be trying to tie him up. Okay, and that's the thing. Now, look, fighting's not clean, it's not pretty, it's not like a martial art film. You're going to get hit, but what you want to try to do is just wear the other person down and obviously try to stop them. Elbows are effective for doing that. And as I said, generally you always hit soft targets. So it'll be the neck, it'll be the clavicle, it'll be anywhere that's soft and effective. But what you're not trying to do is be too fancy, hit the fist, okay, hit the elbow, and so on. Sorry, not when I'm punching, when I'm elbowing, my hands are always quite close to my head. Always quite close, boom. Because in street fights, people headhunt, right? That's what they do. They go and swing for your heads. They don't come in and pop your body and hit your head unless they're an experienced fighter. But how many experienced fighters do you face in a street fight? No. It's just an ordinary guy having a bad day. And that's the way you've got to look at some of these tools and these weapons. Because quite often people comment and say, yeah, but that will never work. Well, look, at the end of the day, you're defending against someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Most people don't know what they're doing. And that's what we're going to leave it on. Thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, feel free to leave them. Have a great day.